Hello everyone, welcome back. In my last few videos, I have talked about the interview questions for automation testers related to Selenium, TestNG, and Cucumber. Now, in this video, we'll talk about the interview questions related to GitHub. Now, this is one of the most important topics that mostly asked in all of the interviews. So let's go through the questions of GitHub. Now, the very first question, what is Git? So Git is basically a distributed version control used for software development. It allows multiple developers to work on same code base and keep track of changes made to the code over time. With GitHub, each developer has their own local code of copy which they can modify and test independently. Once the changes are complete, they can be committed or shared repository. Now, GitHub provides a number of features that makes it useful for managing, collaborating on codes, including branching and merging version controls, collaborating tools with pull requests and code reviews. So basically, GitHub provides you all the features like connecting with the team members, putting your codes, collaborating your code at some particular platform. Now, the second question, what is GitHub? GitHub is basically a web-based platform for version control and collaboration that is built on top of Git. So now Git, above that is GitHub. And the job here is like similar to the Git. Basically here also we put our codes, we collaborate with the team members, we bring the codes at one platform which we can easily share with anyone. And GitHub has a popular platform for open source project and it's used by millions of developers and organizations around the world for managing and collaborating on codes. So basically the GitHub is that part that's web-based platform, basically, you can say that. Now, what is Git repository? In Git, a repository is a central location where all the files are directed for a particular object and stored along with complete version history. A repository in Git can either be local, residing on developer's local machine, or it can be hosted on remote servers such as GitHub or GitLab. A local repository basically allows the developer to work on project without being connected to the internet or to the central server. Now, Git repository can contain multiple branches. This basically allows the developer to work on different features or bug fix in parallel and then merge their changes back into the main branch. Over a Git repository, a central location for storing, basically it's a central location for storing and managing the code based of project. So Git repository, you can say it's the important part of a GitHub. Now, what is this clone in GitHub? In GitHub, basically clone refers to a copy of repository from the report server on a local machine. If you talk about cloning, a repository in GitHub, basically you can see it allows developers to work on project locally without the need of connected to an internet or to a central server. This can be especially useful for the developers who bring on the project that are hosted on GitHub or other remote servers, and it allows them to work on their code without having to worry about the network latency or other issues. So to clone a repository in GitHub, you can use the git clone command in command line, followed by the URL of the repository that you want to clone. So basically, once the clone is complete, you can begin working on the project locally and commit your changes back to the remote repository once you are finished. So basically, you can say cloning, it makes to keep your all details at one place and just bring it to the GitHub once ever required. So that's the job of cloning. So this thing you can describe in more descriptive way. Now, can you tell you a few benefits of using GitHub over other platforms? So there are several benefits of using GitHub over other platforms. So the points are like it has a great large community, you can say community where basically it's an open source project. So everyone can come collaborate with each other. So it makes a big community. A version control. GitHub is built on top of Git, a popular and powerful version control system. This means that GitHub provides many features for managing codes to code include branch, merge, and tagging. Code reviews. GitHub provides tools for code reviews such as pull requests, commands, and reviews. Project management. GitHub provides a number of features for project management such as issue tracking, milestones. So this makes it easy for the teams to track progress on project, prioritize works, and communicate with each other. Integration, that's one of the most important point in GitHub. GitHub provides integration with many other tools and services such as Slack, Trello, and Jira, which make it easy to connect GitHub with other tools that you can use to automate workflows. So basically, these points make this platform more beneficial than any others. Now, which GitHub projects have you already worked on? Now, this is a favorite interview question. So usually I'm not going to give any answer on this question, but yeah, these are the points that you have to keep in mind while describing the answer of your own GitHub project. So if you are working on some project, it's obvious that you have used GitHub. So just you have to put this point in your GitHub answer when you are describing your projects. That will make your answer look more better. Now, the next question, is it possible to merge a branch into a master? And how can you find the same? Now, merging a branch into master, it's very easy. So it's possible to merge a branch into master in Git. To do this, you can use the git merge command in command line. Now, this can be done in these two steps. Like first, you need to switch to the branch that you want to merge it. You can do this by using git checkout command, followed by the name of the branch. Once you're on the branch that you like to merge, you can use the git merge command, the merge command with the master. To achieve this, you need to switch back to the master branch using git checkout command, and then use git merge command, followed by the name of the branch that you want to merge. So just by following these two steps, you can easily merge a particular branch. What do you mean by commit message? In Git, a commit message is a brief explanation of the change that you made in commit. When you make changes on your code, you are ready to save them, those changes to your repository. You create a commit, and the commit message is a short description of what you changed in the commit. So basically, when you are doing some changes, you want to reflect those changes on GitHub, then you write a commit message just for a descriptive part that makes things familiar to one who is doing the changes. Now, how can the user enhance the functionality of a branch in GitHub? In Git, users can enhance the functionality of branch by using following techniques like merge, rebase, cherry pick, pull request. So basically, these functionalities can enhance the users. Basically, this makes things more popular and attractive. Now, the last one. Is it possible to create a repository in Git? And what are the steps that's needed to be performed before doing the same? So it's possible to create a repository in Git, and to create a new repository in Git, you can follow these steps. So these are the few steps. Just you have to describe them. Usually, when you are creating a new repository, you have to follow them, and thus by doing this, the complete GitHub repository is created. A new one, basically, you can say it's created. So these are the few favorite questions that you will come across in Git. And in my upcoming videos, I'll talk about the Maven project structure, the question related to that. So just watch those videos. Don't forget to hit the bell icon, the subscribe button, and also share with your friends if you like the videos. Till then, bye-bye. Thank you.